Tu ducibus latiis aderis, cum laeta triumphum vox canet, et visent longas Capitolia pampas. Okay, Apollo is still talking to the newly formed Daphne tree. You will be there. Ducibus latiis. Take that as dative because there's no cum. You will be there maybe for the Latian leaders, the Roman leaders. When? When Laeta goes down here. Laeta goes over here to modify voice. When the happy voice sings about a triumph, because of course the Romans would wear a laurel wreath during their triumphs. When the happy voice celebrates a triumph, and when the subject Capitolia sees the long processions, because that's what you do during a triumph, ginormous parade. Postibus Augustis eadem vidissima custos ante fores stabis. Okay, pretty simple. Noun adjective pair here, the Augustan doorposts. Eadem, likewise, a very faithful guard. Prepositional phrase here, ante fores. Oh, you will stand in front of the doors as a very faithful guard. Maybe very faithful to the Augustan doorposts. Mediamque tu ebere quercum. Watch out for tu ebere, that is syncopated to a beris, and you will protect the middle oak, the oak that's in the middle of this area. Did you notice the interesting word order here? The verb you will protect is in the middle of the oak that's in the middle. Okay, keep going. Utque me in tonsis caput est juvenale capillis, tu quoque perpetuos semper gere frondes honores. Okay, so let's see. Well, meum goes with caput, and so does juvenale. So it's literally, and as my head is youthful. Why is my head perpetually youthful, being a god? Because I have uncut hair. I always look like a teenager. Okay, and just like utque, just like and as, my head is youthful with the long hair. You, tu, quoque, also. Then we've got an imperative verb, gere. You also always wear. What do you always wear, oh tree girl? Perpetual honor of leaves, because the laurel, I guess, doesn't change its leaves. It's always green. So since Apollo's head always looks the same, the laurel leaves will also always look the same. Fini erat paien, factis modo laurea ramis adnuit. Utque capit visast agitase cacumen. Hey, let's toss in another name for Apollo. Paien, that's another name. The healer had finished. That means he finished talking. And factis, of course, goes with ramis. So with the branches recently modo having been made, or she's a laurel, a new laurel, a recent laurel with her branches having been made. I like the way it's kind of ambiguous. The laurel tree nodded. And visast, she seemed to have moved her head, which is now, of course, a treetop. So that goes together, and this goes together. And once again, we're using this nice word order to show, because the treetop is surrounding Daphne, who is still inside.